I'm here with my co-host Johan, and today we fortunately do not have a guest, but we thought we would take a break from having the special guest and just take this episode to ourselves and introduce new topics and just like chill a little bit before we bring in some new guests starting next week again. So get ready for that again. But just for now, just relax.
Yeah, guys. I mean, I know there's a lot of you guys hitting me up. Like, I got messages all day from a lot of people texting me saying, "Hey, can I be on the next episode?" Like, literally, I got my phone nonstop, guys. I mean, yes, I want to bring you guys in, but like, come on, guys. Like, give me a chance to review like my schedule and George's schedule, so we can get it all down squared each way, so we know when can we bring you guys an episode. Plus, sometimes me and George need to do solo episodes too.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we'll do solo episodes. We're gonna do solo episodes every now and then, just to catch up and recap, and just every now and then, every
True,
five
true, true,
episodes
true.
or so.
Yeah, every 5 episodes, maybe. Yeah. I mean, to me, I think every 5 or 6 episodes are reasonable enough for you guys. I know you guys want to be in every single episode. I know you guys want to join us, but sometimes we need a little break too, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
But I mean, starting off this episode, I know you guys see the different background. Don't worry, guys. I'm at a hotel. I'm visiting Louisiana on job sites right now. So no, this is not my permanent setup. Don't worry about it. I'm still back at my old setup. You guys probably see me in the next episode in my old setup. So right here in Louisiana, and
I
you people
just
in Louisiana, I swear, everybody here just there's a lot of Cajun food over here. Like there's a lot of Cajun food. I see that everywhere. Cajun chips, Cajun foods. I see it everywhere.
and how's Cajun food? Is it good? Is it would you be happy if you lived there? Would you be happy there, satisfied eating Cajun food every day?
This is probably gonna upset a lot of viewers, and I know y'all will. I don't eat seafood, guys. I'm sorry.
Me
So
neither.
like
I
the
hate
smell,
seafood. I think we shouldn't eat
yeah.
seafood. Why are we eating fish? We should just it's the animals are already here for us on in land, like on the land.
But here's the thing, though. A study shows like fish and other like tilapia, other fish substance and everything could help with like human anatomy, human like immunities and everything, like to clean out gut ingestion and everything. Which that's why a lot of doctors use fish oil. But in reality, guys, I'm not a fish person. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll eat
Yeah.
the best I can do is probably eat tuna, like tuna salad. But other than
Yeah.
that, no,
No,
guys, I
I used
can't
to
really
eat
eat
tuna,
seafood.
but I stopped. I don't like tuna anymore. But yeah, I can't eat fish.
Yeah.
I don't like seafood. I never like every time we go out to the seafood restaurant, like if they have a burger or like chicken tenders, I'm gonna get that. I don't want seafood.
I'm
Like
sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for your viewers that love seafood. Like I know you guys eat seafood boil, especially you California people. California people love to eat seafood boil.
I'm
People in
not
Texas too, but
I'm not gonna lie though, those the one that I am tempted to try are those is it lobster, the one where you rip open
oh yeah, like yeah, yeah.
the rip open the thing. That's the one I am kind of tempted to try, but other than that, I'm
I
not. It
tried
doesn't
it.
really appeal to
I tr-
me.
I tried it. I got sick the next day.
Yeah, you got sick the next day.
Well, yeah, no, it's because the problem is I don't know from a young age, and for your viewers to understand why I don't like seafood. From a young age, like I've been eating seafood nonstop. It got to the point where my body did not like it. So basically, every time I smell seafood or see seafood, or like even get nearby it, it's just my body reacts in the different reaction. I had seafood poisoning before, guys, and I don't know. My body remembers it every time I get near it. So that's why I don't like eat seafood anymore.
Yeah, you
Mm.
got. yeah, I get what you're saying. Like now, this is not appetizing to you. It's not appealing to you. Every time you see it, you
Yeah.
think about that time that you were sick with it.
Mm-hmm. And people are like, oh, you get over it. No, it's no. I don't get
Me
over it,
personally, it depends
guys.
on the food. Like, yeah, if it's like a food I really like, I'm gonna get over it. If it's like a food, some food, yeah, where it's gonna be like that, where I don't want it anymore.
I don't think so, George. I mean, it's hard for me
It's
to
like
forget that day.
if I eat pizza and the pizza makes me sick, and then I'm not gonna stop eating pizza. Like the next week, I'm
But,
gonna eat pizza
okay,
again.
but yeah, but here's the thing though. Like in human research, of course, and I'm the more brainy guy with the scientific guy, guys. If you haven't noticed by now, but in scientific terms, and it is true what the saying say: if you eat too much of a good thing, it can turn out to be a bad thing. So, for
Yeah,
example, eat too much sugar, sugar goes bad for you.
yeah,
I mean, it's the same saying: if you eat too much pizza, you're gonna throw up,
yeah.
and then you're not gonna want it, and then later on,
No,
probably you will.
yeah, yeah. I'm
But
gonna
like
want it
with
later
me,
on.
guys, yeah, with me, guys, no. It's the same thing with seafood. Like in the beginning, I wanted it a lot, and now I don't want it,
I don't know.
and I still don't want it.
I never wanted it. I don't know. It's never appealed to me. It's kind of always grossed me out. Like,
Really?
yeah,
I mean, I can see seafood. Like I see it. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. My mom used to make so much fried fish before. Um, dude, but there was times where I wanted to eat more seafood. I went to a sushi shop at one point, and, it was raw fish too. Sushi is raw fish. So, I mean, when I tasted it, no, that's when I had my seafood like turned up upside down, yo, because my body did not accept the sushi really well. So,
and what are
sorry for
you
you seafood
eating?
lovers.
What are you eating right now in Louisiana? What is your go-to meal? Like, what do you go to?
Actually,
You
this
going to like
past I've
McDonald's,
been
Burger King, like that type of stuff, or what are you going to?
actually with client dinners, I go like to Olive Garden or Roadhouse, like because there's a Roadhouse here in Lake Charles. Shout out to you guys. There's actually a Twin Peaks. I don't know if you for all you boys out there, if you know, you know what Twin Peaks are. Um, and then let's see, I do go to Olive Garden. I did mention that too. Um, I try my best. If they want seafood, I try my best to be a part of it. I try to order something like non seafood, maybe a salad or something. But other than that, like I don't know, guys. I'm not really much of a fan of seafood. I'm sorry. I know you Louisiana people love your seafood and the seafood boil, the Cajun, and especially all you Californians, all you people from Florida too. It's not easy for me to eat seafood. I get when I have clients, I do have like whatever the client prefers, I'll eat with them. But I'm not. I'm gonna try my best to avoid that. But over here, I try to eat like a steak, maybe some T-bone, some broccoli, mashed potatoes, a burger or fries. I mean, that's really much it, George.
Yeah, just sticking with the classic. You gotta stick. If I tell you, if I see chicken tenders or chicken nuggets or burger in like a seafood restaurant or a restaurant I don't like, that's what I'm gonna get.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, yeah, yeah. I see your point. Yeah, yeah. Because well, there's other options. I mean, there's wings too, wings and fries. I know that for a fact.
I mean, yeah,
You
there's
know the
wings
sea.
and stuff, but I don't
And for
know.
some reason, I don't know why, but the seafood places that be selling wings, they be adding that like garlic powder. I don't know what it is, but it's like a white powder. I don't want to say it like that. Hold up. It's like a seasoning powder on your wings and the fries, bro. It tastes so good, bro. I don't know why, but it tastes better than lemon pepper wings.
I've never tried it. I don't really go out to the seafood restaurants.
Well, I kind of have to do it because of clients, but if one day I'm back in Houston, we'll go out to eat and I'll show you what I mean. Those are
Yeah.
good as wings though. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I mean, I know you guys over here in George Talks, like, you see us like talk about like crazy topics or interesting topics, but I mean, this is more like a catch up, yeah, a catch up episode, basically for me and George to catch up and talk about, because I know we bring a lot of guest stars in here, and all those guests have questions, or we have questions for them, like Steven from last episode too, guys, from my birthday episode. I mean, yes, and then Luna, Jojo, and then Jonathan. We have like questions for them too, or they have questions for us, like Luna, for example. But it's like for us, I mean, guys, like sometimes there's episodes like this where we just talk about anything random. I mean, George can ask me a topic if he wants to. I mean, I'm here to answer, and heck, I do the same thing with George, guys. I mean, you got to realize too, there's episodes where we're gonna do this too, guys. So if you have
Wow.
like, I mean, there's questions in the comments, or I think somebody asked me. Let's see. Oh, this question. I saved it for today's episode because I wanted to do a solo episode with you and me, George.
Okay.
This person said, "Hey, for the years you have George have known each other, do y'all feel closer than y'all were before, or closer you are now?" Honestly, I think me and George are still the same. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like me and George never changed. I mean, I still see George the same person as we were back in first grade.
Yeah, I think we're still at the same level. I think we were a little closer when we were younger, just because we saw each other every day at school, and just because when you see somebody every day, you're gonna be closer to them just naturally as compared to somebody you don't see. But I'm still, what I would say we're still very close. It's not really that much of a difference. It's like a tingy, tiny, like a little
Yeah.
bit more when we were younger, just because we were like in close proximity of each
Mm,
other every day.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but other than that, I would say we're pretty much the same.
Honestly, I do feel that same way because to me, it's just like back when we were kids. I mean, it was easier because we were in school, like first, second, third grade, and we had Brian as our trio. I mean, back in the day. So I mean, we were close as kids. I mean, but if comparing it now to then, I mean, me and George are grown up, and we can talk about grown up things now. And we can talk about like more serious things. So it's much easier for us to connect now than back then. Because back then, all we had to worry about like, what's your next move? Draw your next card. What's your Bakugan? Back in the days, everything was about fun, guys.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how it is nowadays, guys. I mean, as a kid, I mean, you try your best to have fun. I mean, I know nowadays kids don't go outside, but maybe like Fortnite, Roblox, all that. But with me back in the days with me and George, it was mainly about recess or going outside. So me and George did connect a lot back when we were a kid, but I feel like now you can connect more in reality when you're grown up because you can more experience more crazier things than back in the days. Then because back in the days it wasn't really that crazy, George. What was it?
I,
I don't remember anything that crazy.
it wasn't that crazy, but there was always drama. Even as kids, it's like there was always drama and stuff. But
Yeah, the whole Karina and me thing.
it, I mean, yeah, just like everywhere there's like there was stuff, but there's always conflict. But I think, yeah, as grown-ups, yeah, it's a lot crazier because you get to see like the reality of the world and how it really is. Just all the stuff is like those blind you, like keep you shielded from as a kid that you don't see,
Mm,
that you don't understand.
yeah. Honestly, I will use my imagination a lot of times to like block out the negativity or
Yeah.
something I didn't understand. But I mean, I had to grow up a lot as a kid, though. I mean, my mom would teach me how to cook because she was kind of like never around. She would teach me how to cook, or she would tell me you focus on your homework, all that. She'll try to like. I remember George. You remember this? I remember George came to my house one time asking my mom if I can go outside and play. But mom was like, "Hell no, he has studies to do." But I mean, my mom was focused on making sure I got my education and
Yeah, yeah,
making
you
sure
were
I got
never.
everything. I got my shit together.
We could we would hang out at school, but we could never like play outside together at home because either you couldn't come out or you could come out, but you would play. And because in the area we used to live, it was like a three-section area, and there's like three little yards, and you would play in the back one when you did go out,
Hmm.
and my mom wouldn't let me go to the back one. She would want me to stay in the one that was in front of our house.
Yeah, the
So
middle one. My mom
yeah,
would let me do the back, but she
yeah,
wouldn't let me go to the middle.
yeah, and then my mom
But
wouldn't let me go to the back, but she would let me go to the middle. So We get
What we used to do to compromise, it
we would
was
be
we used
like
to play on front
halfway.
of, yeah, or we would play on my front porch or George's
Yeah,
front porch.
yeah.
It was crazy back then. Yeah. My mom was strict, yeah. My mom was strict, but I love her to this day. I mean, back then, like I was hard headed. I did not understand her intentions until now, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, may God bless her soul and everything what she's done for me. She's still living, so shout out to you, mom, if you're ever watching this. Or, yeah, well, of course I had to translate it. Pero gracias a tu ma, gracias por tu bendiciones, enseñarme lo malo y lo bueno. Basically, what I'm saying, thank you, mom, for teaching me the good and the bad, all that. Because she speaks only Spanish, y'all. Yes, I speak Spanish too.
But now that you said that though, that you said like what you said right now, where like, oh, I understand now why you did what you did. Isn't that crazy? Like when you're a kid, you like when like how you see like I see some posts online for like some movies where like you when you're a kid you agreed with the kid characters, and when you're an adult like you like agree with the adults, like you know, perspectives change and like you get why parents did what they did. And it's like
Yeah,
crazy, right? Like you thought that was never gonna happen. Like you thought you're always gonna be on the other side, and like naturally, just without you even noticing, like you just change sides.
honestly, dog, it's just as I was a little kid, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about backstory. And George kind of knows this a little bit too. My mom was a strict woman; like she would not let me go out. So the times I would go out was secretly behind her back, and me and George will hang out in the back, either hang out at his house without my mom's permission, of course, and I would come back to the house like secretly, which I would have done my homework at school. And basically, like me and George would hang out or hang out with the other people. Like I think the neighborhood
Karina,
like soccer guys like Luis, Miguel, and all that.
Karina,
And huh? Oh, Karina.
Karina.
Karina did live there at one point. At one point, but she
She lived
moved
there
after fifth grade.
most of the time. She lived there.
Not really. She left when after fifth grade. No.
No, wasn't she there like for middle or maybe actually maybe yeah. I thought she
No,
was
no,
there
no, no.
for
She wasn't there. She wasn't there for middle school. You know why? I remember why. Her dad and her mom divorced that time, and then basically like her mom took her away, and her dad moved,
custody.
and the person that got the house was Luis and Miguel, the
Oh
neighborhood
yeah,
soccer boys.
yeah. I remember them. They also moved. They ended up moving after in high school.
I swear, it's like it's crazy. After everybody from that house moved, Carino moved, Luis moved. I don't know what's up with that house, but people be getting opportunities in that house that they be leaving.
Yeah.
But I don't know who lives there now. But honestly, like during those times, guys, I mean, my mom would like teach me how to cook, and I would tell her, "Mom, why do I need to know this? I'm just gonna grab some random girl that knows how to cook, and she'll be like my wife. Like she got it." No, I'm actually grateful for her now because now I'm single and I know how to cook. I don't need a woman to like. And I'm not saying you women are just for cooking and cleaning, but back then that was my mentality as a kid. My mentality as
Yeah,
a kid, like,
we
oh, the man's supposed to provide and the woman was supposed to
cuz
cook and clean,
that's what we
all that.
saw. I mean, that's how my family is. That's what we saw as
Yeah.
kids.
Oh
So
yeah. I
that's what
mean,
we
that's what my mom
expected.
taught me too. Like
That's what we
my mom taught me
expected.
that too.
Yeah.
I mean, back in okay, in my country, and George's mom and my mom, their mentality was they were supposed to cook and clean and provide, and the man was supposed to provide. Well, my mom was a single mom. My dad got locked up after I was 5 or 6. Well, let's say 6, right? Because I was 5 and a half, around 6 time. 6. He got locked up when I was 6, and basically it was a hard time. I mean, my mom had to step up to be a provider and a mother at the same time, but she needed my help back then. I did not understand this. I really didn't understand this because during this time, I didn't even knew I had siblings until I met them when I was 5 or 6. I met my brother when I was 11. I didn't even knew I had siblings until I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a sister. My sister came into my life when I was 4. My brother came into my life when I was 11. So I mean, think about it. I was the only child until these people came around. Like I'm and to this day, I'm not close to them as I am to my friends. but I'm still kind of grateful for them for what they've done for me. I mean, I am grateful. I am. And without them, I wouldn't be who I am here today because, they helped me out in so many ways and they gave me advice. And I grew up with that advice too. And it's not hard because every day I argue with them every day too. To this day, I still do. And with my mom too. But as a kid, I grew up thinking the mentality of, oh, I just get a woman and she does whatever I need her to do at home. No. Thanks to my mom, thanks to my brother, and thanks to my sister, I learned to clean by myself, wash clothes, cook, all that without needing a woman. And if, for example, if I ever were to get married and I needed her, I know the skills to do it. Like I don't need to rely on a woman to do what I need. Like I don't need her to cook for me. I don't need her to clean for me, and I don't need her to like do all the housework because I can do it too. Thanks to them, like to take me off of that mentality. Because back then I had messed up uncles. I had, and I say had because like I don't see them anymore. I don't know whether they're living or not. But I did have one good uncle, and he will tell me all that good advice I was mentioning to you guys in the last episode. And like you said, like you got to step up and do your own thing. I didn't pay much attention to him until now, like starting last year. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful, guys. And honestly, like don't depend on, don't rely on somebody all your life. You're gonna learn the skills eventually in order for you guys to grow, and you're gonna have to do it. And you have to do it
Yeah.
carefully.
Yeah, either that or get really good at something, make a lot of money, and hire people to do it for you.
All right, George.
I mean, that's an option, but that's really hard. So, like you said, just learn. Just because you never know what's gonna happen, you could get stuck in a life in this situation where you're gonna be alone, and you might have to cook for yourself and have to,
Yeah,
take care of yourself. So you should always be prepared for the
for the worst, for the worst,
yeah, for the worst.
basically. Yeah, because honestly, guys, like I actually thought at 18 I was gonna get married. Well, at the time I was dating somebody. Like I was gonna get married. That person was gonna clean and cook while I do the work and get a good job. No, we broke up, and here I am today, guys. And well, obviously I had other dates and met other people like afterwards, but I'm still here to this day, single and getting my life together and get everything situated, working, getting everything handled. So I'm grateful to my family, honestly, teaching me the skills I needed to learn. And yeah, I mean, there's still there's thought. Well, there's times. Well, actually, there is still times where I need to learn more things. And I'm grateful for my sister, even though we argue every day. But I know she does it out of care. Back then, I would have argued back and hated her a lot. But I just no, I realize now she tries to treat me like I'm one of her kids and like teaches me the good value of like learn from my mistakes and basically like grow from it. So I don't know if you have similar experiences before, George, but that's my point of view. I mean, I'm grateful for my family. I mean, yeah, there's times where I want to pull my hair out,
Yeah,
scream, and
I
they
think
piss me
that's
off, but I had to learn from them.
yeah, I think that's just my general experience with like everyone. I think there's like moments where like they make me want to like you said pull my hair out and scream or like run to the mountaintops and just like scream my lungs out like just 'cause this person has pissed me off. But I think that's just the experience with everyone. That's why like I don't really take it like too seriously. I calm down and I start thinking about all the stuff how I fucked up and how I also did like bad things, like because like sometimes I watch people. Sometimes I feel like I help these people out a lot and they're not helping me out at all. They're not repaying me. But then I'm like, oh no, I forgot they did do this for me. When I forgot, oh, there's one time they did like they did this favor for me and I forget and then I get angry and then I start thinking about it after I calm down and I'm like, oh yeah, they do help me out or like, oh yeah, they do, they they like I start like I was overreacted, so I calm down and I get over it.
Yeah, same thing with me. I mean, there's times where my sister and me argue all the time, and I'm pulling my hair out, but I'm just like, damn, calm down, like breathe in. She's trying to like get everything situated. She's trying to make sure you're good and making sure you're making the right decisions. And she's making you trying to realize your mistakes. Like today, I mean, we had an argument today because I knew information she didn't know, and basically, she's like I don't believe you because it seems so fishy. And I'm just like, you don't believe me, but I'm giving you the information. It just doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. But even after all, at the end of the day, I calmed down. We talked like we talk like we're normal again. But it's like it's a toxic thing every day that me and her do. We argue and then we go back to talking like normal. But that's what siblings do. And even at the end of the day, she does like give me a headache. I still love my sister a lot, guys. It's hard to admit it, but yeah, even when me and her being hard headed with each other, I still very much care for her, and I try my best to make sure she's okay. Even though I don't have to do that because she's grown, she's older than me. I still watch out for my older sis. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she may be older, but honestly, when it comes to it, I mean, I would throw down hands for my sister too. Whether the guy older than me or not, I would throw hands for her. Anybody touches my sister, best believe I'll throw hands too. So, but
Yeah, and if anybody touches your sister, I'm throwing hands too. You already know.
yeah, sorry. And that's the thing about friendships, yo. I mean, there's a lot of friendships nowadays where basically they say, "Oh yeah, we're friends," but they don't got each other's backs. If George is ever in danger, his family's in danger, I will step up and help him out too, like fight those people too. Like me and George go way back like that, and I know George will do the same thing for me. So I mean, that's how you gotta watch out. Like we talked about last episode, watch out who you call your so-called friends because those friends may not be the people who you think they are. Maybe they're using you, maybe they're not using you, but always keep a close eye on them. And then, I mean, later on, then you realize they really are a friend. Like me and George, we grew up as friends, so it's easier for me and him to connect and have each other's backs. But there's times where you have to meet new people, so you have to be watching out for that. Especially when you're older, like me, like to make friends, I have to be sure, like, okay, this person is there a good person? I gotta watch out their intentions. I gotta watch out how they talk to me because you don't know what they want at the end of the day. Kind of hard. If you didn't grow up with them, it's kind of hard. I mean, I grew up with George, and it's super easy for me to connect with George. With any other people, it's kind of hard for me to connect. Yeah, I have a couple of friends I call like twin or sister or best friend, but kind of hard. I mean, I do have an actual guy best friend that I try to see like once or like maybe once every 3 months. Because we're bros and like we consider each other like brothers, but it's kind of hard to find people like that, guys. Especially finding people with good intentions nowadays. Just keep that in mind. Just be careful who you trust.
Yeah, just don't trust anyone in general.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, it's funny you say that because, like, I say, like, what's that saying? Like, you can love, like, and I'm not gonna be religious in this, but it does say in the Bible, love everyone, like, even love your enemies. And I interpret that like, love your enemies, but keep them at a distance. Like, love from a distance. Like, for example, like, I don't mess with my uncle, one of them especially, because he messed up our family pretty bad on my dad's side, and but I still care for him. But I'm gonna just care for him from a distance. I don't call him, I don't text him, but I hear about him from my grandma. And once I know he's okay, then sure. But if I know there's something wrong, I'm not gonna hesitate to visit him. But if he asks me for handouts for favors, I'm not gonna do that. I'll try my best to cover some things like medical bills. But when it comes to like, I don't know, like paying off his gambling debts, no.
Yeah.
I'm not. Simple as that, guys.
Yeah, I
I
get
mean,
that.
I don't know what your take, George, but to me, trusting people, you can start off with giving somebody 20% trust, and they earn the rest all the way throughout time. I mean, George, I trust you 100% because we grew up with each other. But there's people who I know now, whereas like I trust this person
I I
100%
always
because me and
I
this guy knew each
always
other from sophomore year.
yeah.
We grew up we grew up like 10 years now, and heck, like we're best friends, we're brothers now because he earned that. He's been by my side.
Yeah.
People talk shit about me behind my back. There's multiple people that talk shit behind my back. People used to
Yeah.
tell me I'm weird. People used to tell me I'm goofy. That my goals and my dreams will never be achieved. But yet he's still by my side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be people that are
So
always
it's
gonna be sick by side. Maybe it's just one or two, but just stay strong and like look, eventually there's gonna have to be some people that you trust, but don't be surprised if they betray you because that sometimes it's just
yeah,
the natural way of things. Sometimes they have some things they're going through. Always try to see the situation from both sides and see if they really like had, if they like if there was no other way or like if you can move forward or if you can trust them again or if you can forgive them but you can't trust them anymore. Always always think about that. I always like, try not to trust people in general, but eventually it's gonna happen, right? You're gonna have to start trusting like some people, especially people like how I said, people that are like in close proximity to you. People you see every day, like maybe there's gonna be somebody at your job that you probably trust, that you like vent to, like how you said that, maybe there's an employee that like makes you want to pull your hair out, and there's gonna be somebody there you trust.
yeah. No, I learned my lesson. Now, never mind, guys. I don't trust people for my job no more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely never, like, yeah, especially like that's the place, like the workplace. Well, like that's especially like one place I would say never trust anyone. It's like the workplace.
Yeah. I mean, work for me is kind of hard for me to kind of trust. I mean, honestly, I have worked with good employees before. Like, like, dude, I used to work at FedEx. Dude, those people, oof, back in the days, I still talk to this one dude named Raphael. It's kind of hard though because we lost contact, but we try to call each other like once every 4 months. Because I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, over there, and oh, during the times over there was cold and snowy. Oh my god! But no, I mean over there was pretty cool. I mean, I met this one dude, Raphael. We're cool friends, and like heck, he used to like me and him used to have load of trucks next to each other. I will have the three on the left, and he have the three on the right. I mean, we would be next to each other side by side, loading up our trucks. And over time, we grew to be friends. I mean, that's my point of view, guys. I mean, being friends with him is cool. I mean, he earned his friendship, and heck, when he calls me, like, "Hey, bro, I'm coming to Houston. Bet, swing on by. I'll be right here." I mean, he earned that. I mean, I could have declined his call and be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be available." Oh well, like that's not me, guys. I mean, once I trust you, I trust you.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys.
I like how sometimes you like see someone you like know someone, but they're not your friend, and then later on, like years later, like they become your friend. Like, you ever had those type of experiences?
Um, No, kind of not really because I mainly have a lot of online friends. I can tell you that do have a lot of online friends now. I'm gonna tell you this. I have more online friends than real life friends, and I only have two real life friends, which is you and the guy best friend I mentioned before.
Yeah.
And like I do have more people, but like the guy best friend that he has roommates. we haven't been close, but they're getting to the point where I consider them family too. Like, and yeah, they're cool people. I adore them a lot, and I'm just like, because we haven't connected in so long, but we hung out like I think 4 Saturdays ago, and dude, we were cool. I mean, we had a whole like Super Mario Kart party at his house, and it was cool. It was
Yeah.
super cool. I mean, but I mean, yeah, I mean, real life friends. I mean, maximum six in total. Online friends, probably like 34, 35. So it's kind
Would
of
you
like
throw
that.
hands for your online friends?
I do have one person. His name is Safe, and we've been online friends for about 6 years now. And we met up already. He lives in Dallas, and we met up before. Met up in person and on my one of my trips. And dude, yeah, I mean, we became close friends. I mean, yeah, I would throw down hands with him. I mean, heck, he inspired me to go to the gym. Like, dude, his like no glazing or anything, but dude, this man looks like he could be a trainer. Like, dude has some physical strength that I haven't seen before. I was like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
he's like you're like, oh,
He does calisthenics and everything.
you could be a bodybuilder. You're like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What'd you say, George?
You're like, oh, he could be a bodybuilder.
Yeah, yeah, he could be a bodybuilder. He could be, to be honest, because heck, I told him he should apply to be a trainer at a gym or something, because he has good training workouts. Heck, thanks to him, I lost 20, 30 pounds.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
guys. I
good.
mean, heck, if you ever need a trainer, I mean, hit me up and I can send you my friend Safe Instagram. I mean, you can hit him up and
Yeah,
he
those.
probably charge you, but he's a good trainer. He gives good advice. He's religious too. He's Muslim, so he's not Christian or Catholic, but he's Muslim. He has some good point of views.
Yeah,
So,
you hit him up,
but
guys.
yeah, but any topics you want to talk about, George? I mean, heck, we've been catching up on younger years. What about
What?
future years?
What? Sorry. What did you say? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, no, you're fine. I was saying like we've been talking about past tense. What about future tense? Like anything you expect for the future for now?
For the future, no. I just hope that this podcast takes off and we start getting a lot more subscribers and viewers, and that we start making more content. But as for the future in my life, I don't have anything planned, which is probably bad. I should probably start looking into that and start making some plans. Start deciding, making some contingency plans, making some backup plans to make in case, this podcast doesn't take off, it fails, which I don't see that happening, but I still should do that anyways, just in case, because you never know.
It's always good to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
But I was gonna ask you, was there any other questions that they asked on the
Yeah, actually, someone did. There was one more questions I saw. Let me see. Let me get the messages real quick. This one came. He wants to be stayed anonymous, but he said, "quote unquote." Do you ever think that down the line, if there was a breakup between you and the main host, would the channel go down, or would y'all do separate channels?
with
Honestly,
the
guys,
with the channel go down? No, I mean, who needs Johan? Johan is like scrappy dude. He's ruining the channel in general. I think we would already have taken off without Johan. I think he's like an anchor. He's just weighing us down. He's weighing me down. Uh,
funny.
but would he do it? Would you do it? If we were to break up, we pulled the Beatles. We break up.
Pull
Would
the
you do your own
Beatles.
channel? We pull
Honestly,
Smosh, Ian, and Anthony. We break up. Would you go do your own channel?
nah. To be honest, no. I would have done like probably the TikTok live. I mean, I always wanted to be like a live content creator, like just be on TikTok and like goof around, whatever. Um, but being on a podcast and everything, like I always want to do a podcast, but as a co-host, never a
Yeah.
main host.
Yeah, it's
But
just easier to do it with two people, with somebody to bounce off like
mhm,
ideas and like topics, because everybody has different life experiences and everyone has like juicy stories, and like it's better just to have more people. That's why we bring in guests, because they also have their own perspectives, and we like
true,
to
true, true.
hear what they have to say, and what we think about their opinions.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I mean, if me and George were to break off, I mean, I hope George, continues the podcast without if I'm not here. I mean, to continue without me, of course. I mean, George has some good, interesting topics too. Besides me, I love to talk, and you guys, as you guys get to know me, I love to talk, and I do whatever I can. I mean, George and me are complete opposites, but he does have some interesting topics to talk about,
If me and Johan break up, it's
and
gonna be a 1 hour show about Batman and the Batman movies ranked order.
ranked order.
You
You gonna make a
know,
timeline?
no, they'll be in ranked order, best to worst.
No, this one is mid. This
Yeah.
one's peak
Oh yeah, we're doing a tier
cinema.
list. We're doing a
A
tier
tier list.
list. Yes.
Oh Lord. But no,
Yes.
guys. Me and George ever work to break up. I just hope George the best, and he continues the podcast, guys, with or without me. I mean, yeah, if we do ever pull a Beatles, I mean, I hope for the best, and George continues the podcast, and I do TikTok
I
live content. It's always been a dream of mine,
I I, I
and
hope
yeah.
I hope if we do break up, it would be like a Batman and Robin situation where like I continue doing the podcast and you come in every now and then. You still come in every now and then for like an episode every
Oh
now and
yeah,
then.
like Nightwing.
Nightwing, yeah, and
Yeah.
that type of thing. But I think I would still keep going if we did break up, just because I do like doing this. I do like making podcasts, but I don't know if I would. Well, I would keep going, but I would have to find somebody. I think I would have to find somebody else, because I feel I do need somebody to bounce off of, because I am very dry. I am very monotone when I talk. Like I'm still getting trying to get used to it. I'm sorry guys if I come off as very like, like it looks like I don't care. I do care, but I'm just very like deadpan. I'm very like have a very hard time showing emotion. So that's why I'm very grateful that Johan co-host agreed to be the co-host for this show, because I do need somebody to like bounce off, and because I do come off at like, you said it yourself. You told me like, in the backstage, like, oh, you need to have more energy. You need to bring more energy to it, because you look kind of
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm always gonna be straight up to George about it, guys. I mean, if we ever do happen to break up like the Beatles, we're gonna make a video about it. Like a 5 minute video, like while we're breaking up and leaving in mutual terms, of course. Like no hateful banter or anything, not posting on social media or anything like that.
No, I'm
Obviously,
gonna be
like
talking.
here and now and then, I'm gonna support George. Like post some of his videos. Be there for him too, guys. Because honestly, me and George are good friends, and I would hate to lose that friendship.
You already
And
know,
George,
10-minute hate video. Fuck Johan.
10 minute hate video. Oh, really? But honestly, guys, I just hope this channel blows up, and me and George continues to be co-hosting for years, like the Jimmy Fallon show.
No, it's
Um,
Jimmy Fallon show. No, it's Conan.
no, is it Conan or Jimmy Fallon? I can't
Well,
remember.
there's two. They're both different, but let's do Conan. I don't like Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, fine. Conan. Like years like Jimmy Conan. I mean, honestly, guys, I want to be in this podcast. I do. And you guys see my enthusiasm. You guys see me crash out. You guys see me like how I bring a little life to it because George is a little dry sometimes.
Yes.
But I mean, guys, at the end of the day, I mean, if something were to happen, I know George can pull this podcast through without me. But
Yes.
just keep you guys heads up. if anything were to happen.
Yes.
That's those are the steps that we'll follow.
Yes.
Um, future tense guys, like heck, I hope to be like in I don't know in the studio room, like interviewing like Snoop Dogg or I don't know like what artist do you want to interview besides Batman actors?
Besides the wow, what? Wow. I already had Robert Pattinson at the at the doorstep, ready to interview him.
I know you were. That's what I say. Besides Batman actors,
Mm,
who else?
it's that's Batman actors. See, I be blanking out on camera. I hate that I be doing that,
You
but
know, I would like to do this. Interview Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Yeah.
I feel like I would that would be like a great one, but I feel like I would be too anxious to do it. I'd be like, oh, Mr. Rock, Mr. Rock.
Honestly, with my enthusiasm, I feel like I could do the whole interview.
Yeah,
It's just I like to talk. So no matter what your status is, I just like to talk, guys.
yeah,
Hey, for matter of fact, Ariana Grande could be here and I can interview her. And George could be like, like
yeah.
just staring at the screen, like,
I just be
hello,
like,
is she?
oh, you were on that Nick show.
I'll be like, so how was it in Victorious?
Yes, I wasn't in Victorious. I'd be like, do you know fuck, I forgot her name. Victoria Justice?
Tori, Victoria. Yeah, I think her name was Victoria Justice.
Yeah,
I think it was. I don't know. I haven't seen the show in a long time, but
yeah,
I know nowadays, bro. Like, heck, we might meet up with the new and newer, like artists nowadays. Like, obviously, I don't know if you've been hearing this, but you watch the K-pop Demon Hunters, right? The
mm,
Huntrix.
I don't watch it, but my nieces, I know of it because they were watching it like every day.
Yeah, I mean, heck, new artists like that, Rumi and
Genu,
all them. I mean,
something.
yes, I mean, all those actors. I know for a fact one of these days, like
Oh, you know,
they're gonna be the next.
I
What do you mean?
no. I was gonna say, I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I have my answer.
But
I would interview Billie Eilish. You know,
Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish has
Shit.
been my top artist on that Spotify thing they do at the end of the year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, mine's was a dude. And you guys, he's a small artist. You guys probably don't know him. I knew him because of TikTok.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. But my top was Lovesick, The Weeknd, and surprisingly Charlie Puth.
Oh shit.
I would like to interview those three. I would
Yeah.
like to.
I don't know what my top three was, but Billie Eilish has been my top artist for like the past 3 years in a row. Like I've been getting her like top artist, so I would like to interview her. I think I deserve an interview with her because I've been top artist for like I've been getting her top artist for like three
Well,
years in a row.
if we do that, then I will definitely like to I would like to interview Lovesick
Yeah,
because bro, that one song voicemail, bro, I
yeah,
can connect with it all the time. Like in
yeah,
the first day, it's like you hit my phone,
yeah,
it goes to voicemail because I don't want to hear anything you say.
yeah,
Because like, bro, because sheesh, I can relate to that song a lot.
yeah.
But
Yeah, so yeah, Billie Eilish, Lovesick, if y'all want to be on our podcast, we got a long list of special guests, but we'll try to fit you in. We're very busy people, but we can do it for you guys.
Lovesick, if you guys like, just if you just hit me up right now, dog, I'll move everybody right now. We interview right now.
Yeah,
Bruh, but honestly, in all honesty and truth, yeah, I mean, we'll be crazy. Like this podcast goes pretty go crazy, and we interview those, like, for example, those two, Billie Eilish and Lovesick. I mean, heck, they're great artists, and they have so much fan base, and it's just for them to come into this podcast would be a blessing. I mean, be crazy, but that'll be awesome.
yeah, that'd be like great. That'd be great if we have
Hmm.
like like celebrities on here, like YouTubers or like TikTok. I mean, we already have TikTok guys on here, so
Yeah,
we're
true.
already up. we're already doing better than some other people.
True.
I
Oh my
mean,
God, I just thought about it. I just thought about it too. What if we had like I Show Speed or Kaisenet on this podcast, dude?
that'd be like crazy. That'd be like that's one of those things like we're able to feel like surreal, where I would be like, kind of how you made the face earlier, where I'd be like, like, just in shock, or just, like, is this really happening right now? Am I really like, are we really interviewing these people?
I mean, it will be a blessing. I'm not gonna be surprised because one, I'm hoping this podcast pops off. Two is like, and a podcast grows. I mean, I know famous artists they would like to like come in here, be part of it too, because they want their fandoms to grow too. So I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna like come in here just to like get our fans, but I'm just saying like that's what most artists do. Like just come in here, expand their fandom. People can check them out.
So I was gonna say, the yeah, we should like, that would be like great if we could have all these like celebrities come and like artists, but like who would you like not want to have on here? Like who would you decline? Like those people that get rejected, like that show Hot Ones.
Oh
What
my
was that?
god.
Wait, they be rejecting people. What was that look though? What was that look? Who do you got in mind? Who would you reject?
Who would I reject?
Who like if they were like, oh, we want to be on George Talks? Who would you be like, nah, you can't.
Honestly, I like to talk to anybody. But the last person I would like to like, if I were to like choose like to interview, would probably be like 6ix9ine.
The rapper, right? The guy that,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that would be the last guy I want to interview. I mean, that would be the last guy. And
yeah,
I'll try to make an excuse to push him to the very end
yeah,
because like no hate or anything, but it's like because like I don't know if you guys remember what he did back in the days, but it's just like I don't know. I felt bad, like the whole thing situation how it went down, but at the end of the day, he snitched on his homies, bro. Like, nah, you can't do that.
yeah,
Like, I mean, when I think Snoop Dogg posted a video too, like, stop talking about the family. I mean, heck, I agree with him too because, like, bro, you can't talk about family like that. If they brought you in and everything, bring you into the whole game, like whole fandom, you just can't do that to fam.
yeah.
Like, I would hate to do that. Like, imagine that one day, like people bring me into the circle and just for me to snitch on them. Nah, bro, that's not cool. It's not cool at all. But I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, it's not cool. Snitching's not, well, actually, nowadays snitching is kind of cool. Like I see like a lot of people getting praised for like snitching. Like back when we
Yeah,
were
but like
kids, back when
putting
we
away
were
criminals.
kids, back when we were kids. No, I seen like school situations where like kids like are getting praised from like other students and stuff for like snitching and stuff. Like they did the right thing. That's crazy because back in our day when we were kids, you snitched. You fucked up.
You meet me
You,
outside, catch these
yeah,
hands.
yeah, you know, and it's crazy. Like it's crazy how this newer generation is like so like different. Like they don't really like it's like they don't have to deal with that. Well, they probably do in a certain like in some type of way, but like they don't have to deal with it as much as we do. Like you can go around walking around with an anime shirt. You can go around liking anime and nobody's gonna like say anything. They're
It's
gonna be
normal
like, yeah,
nowadays.
they're gonna be like, oh, you watched this show? You watched the new Demon Slayer movie, or you watched, back in the day, you would have been like, haha, like look at this fucking loser. He's wearing a Naruto shirt and stuff.
Like I remember back in the day, some girl had a Naruto shirt. It'd be like Naruto,
Yeah.
Naruto,
It's
and they were
yeah,
making fun of her. And now
it's
like poor girl.
it always feels like we keep missing it. Like we keep missing all the things. Like like we like all the things that like it's like negative. Like school, every time we would leave school, they would like fix it. they'll make it better. Every like we left elementary school, they fixed it, they made it better the next year. The middle school we left it, they fixed it, they made it. The high school they made it bigger that year after I graduated. Like it always felt personal.
Same, yeah. Honestly, back I don't know, school back in the days used to be so much criticizing. Now it's less criticizing. Are now people are loving anime nowadays, and people are loving new things every day that we used to hate. Crazy, but that's how it is nowadays.
Yeah,
People start to grow to the trend, and like we talked about in the first episode, like I think first or second episode, people grow up on trends.
yeah. Trends are always gonna be a thing. Like people, people want to be accepted, so they're willing to like sacrifice like their likes for like to fit in. Like they're willing to like they'll build a persona like how we were talking with some of the other guests, where like with Jojo and Steven, where like they'll build like people will build like a fake persona
Persona.
to fit in and like so like they can like be accepted by society, because otherwise if they show their true selves they would be rejected by the people that they want to be validated by.
Yeah, it's not easy, guys. Having a fake persona, it's not easy. It's hard to be yourself nowadays too. I mean, still to these days, it's hard to be yourself because some people are really haters, dude. Like some people find it hard, like especially for people who are our age. Like, oh, you're this old and you're acting like this or you like that. Like, ugh.
I
I
mean
mean, there's a
it's
lot of criticizers
I mean
nowadays.
I mean you can be yourself. I mean they say be yourself, but that doesn't mean that isn't a guarantee. That doesn't mean that they're gonna like who you are. Like be yourself, but that doesn't mean like they're gonna like who you are. You know what I mean? Like what do you know what I'm saying? Like oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
no, I
yeah,
get
like you can
you.
be yourself, but that doesn't
No,
mean
I
like
definitely get
like
you.
if yourself is being an asshole, they're not gonna like you, obviously, So you know what I mean? Like that, I think it is important. That should be something, a topic that we should discuss. Should we like change ourselves? Like should we change like certain aspects of ourselves for other people? Like for like, would you change certain aspects of yourself and for a relationship? Like you're dating somebody, like you're dating a girl and she doesn't like anime, but you love anime, or she doesn't like a certain type of music, or her religion differs from yours. Would you
Well,
would you still date that person, or how would you like deal with those differences?
honestly, I'm gonna think about that. So we could talk about that in the next episode because we're running out of time now. We have a minute left, but honestly, I'm gonna think about that now because I do have some questions and topics for that. But it's gonna take me an hour because I have so much to talk about that. Because I'm gonna leave it at this: a relationship is built on compromise. If you can't compromise your relationship, like you can't work around it, or okay, we'll talk about it in the next episode because I have so much to talk about that, guys. So we might
Yes.
even bring a guest in there so they can hear what I gotta say and probably argue with me back what Luna did.
Yeah.
Like we might bring Luna back about that. Who knows? We'll see who comes next.
We'll see who we bring in for next episode. Stay tuned, guys. And Johan, is there anything you want to say before we leave for the week?
Well, viewers, I appreciate you guys. I'm 26 now. The first episode being 26. I appreciate you guys, all your love and support. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that follow button. And also, please share this video and all of our past videos to your friends too, so they can also like and subscribe. Thank you, and I hope this fandom grows.
Yes, like you said, guys, thank you for joining us. I hope you guys weren't disappointed that we didn't have a guest this week. I felt like maybe we spoiled you guys too much with all those amazing guests. Like 4 weeks in a row. What was it? 3 weeks in a row?
Yeah,
4.
3 weeks.
But I feel like we needed like a little break just to like talk amongst ourselves, just talk about the show, talk about what we're gonna do in the future, and talk about some new topics. And but next week we're going back to the usual of having a guest.
Yep.
And yeah, like always, thank you and leave a comment. I did actually before we before I leave, I did enjoy that aspect like where we got like questions. So if you have any more questions, like send them to Johan because I did like that part. I did like those questions. Those were very good questions. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for joining us and leave a like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yep. Everybody, you guys have a good night. And yeah, we'll talk about that question that George just asked me in the next episode with the next guest. All right, guys. You have a good night.
Yes.